Hello, and welcome back to another F1-22 video. And now, today, we are going to be a challenge that was actually suggested by one of you guys. We're going to be trying to see if we can win driving with one hand. Now, we have automatic gears on because I thought that might help us do it. But, sorry for the really bad, hand wheel cam at the bottom. That was the only way I thought I could, prove to you that I was doing it with one hand. So I was filming with one hand and driving with the other. My hand really hurt by the end of this. But for now, we had a bit of a slow start because I didn't want to spin out with one hand. I couldn't have much quick reactions on the wheel because obviously I have one hand. It's a lot harder to turn with one hand as we go across the grass and get floor damage. But we are going to go down the inside of Yuki Tsunoda. And the first thing I thought when I went around that turn was this is going to be really hard because the wheel was so hard to turn with one hand, and I had placed my hand in probably the most stupid place I probably could have placed it, because it is so much harder to turn it from the top than from the side where I'd normally hold them. As I said before, automatic gears, so there is no short shifting for traction for me. So I am really tentative on the throttle, not wanting to get that power down too early, but still wanting to get it down early enough that I do have the advantage. They are going to be 0% AI, but when I'm driving with one hand, that is not as easy as you might think. I also did give control of the ERS to the game because I thought that that might also give us an advantage. It means I can have a bit more control over where I'm steering, trying to keep that wheel straight coming out of the corners, not spinning it. But for now, on to the start of lap 2. We are now on the back of Valtteri Bottas, trying to overtake him. We're about 7 tenths behind him. No DRS yet, which means we are not going to get the benefit from that till the next lap. But now, lap 2, I am only in P13. I need to be making overtakes. I know you can't see the track map, but Max Verstappen, Charles Leclerc, and I believe it was Carlos Sainz, was starting to pull away from the pack. And you can see, this car's really far down the road from us, and we still got quite a few cars to try and fight for us. Schumacher actually defends against us. We set a fastest middle sector. At this point, we are going to have to try and make as many just dive bombs at every corner that we can as we go slightly off circuit there. Get more floor damage off the curb, but we are going to get past Daniel Ricciardo, barely missing his rear right wheel with our front wing. But now onto the back of Fernando Alonso across the curb. We are going to get DRS for the first time. As you can see, we activated it down there. Don't know why I keep my phone there for so long. To be honest, I was expecting the DRS to activate automatically because I forgot I hadn't. We try and go down the inside of Fernando Alonso, brake deep. We do actually go off the circuit, losing us a lot of time, but we are going to keep the position. Daniel Ricciardo finding us back now as we have DRS to try and catch up to the back of Lewis Hamilton, who is scrapping with Esteban Ocon ahead. We set the fastest first sector, even with overtaking Fernando Alonso. And right now, we are actually not looking that good, because you can see this car's really far down the road as we go up the inside of Lewis Hamilton, ride that curb, and we get a good exit out of the corner, try and get Esteban Ocon. We're going to try and go down the inside with side by side. Obviously, we're going to brake later than the 0% AI, and our next target is going to be Lando Norris as we set 2 purple sectors as we come across the line to set our 3rd purple sector of the lap and set the fastest lap. Now, coming into the penultimate lap, we are in P7, and at this point, a lot of moves are going to have to be made to try and get into that P1 spot. Lando Norris ahead of us. We really understeer out of that corner, but as it's 0% AI, they are not very fast for this race. We get the DRS. Lando Norris doesn't have DRS to Sergio Perez ahead as we try to go for a massive dive bomb on Lando Norris. Exceed track limits, it doesn't matter. We don't get told to give the position back. I wouldn't have done it anyway. I only care about track position. As Lando Norris gives us the room to get by. Now these set of corners are going to be crucial for us completing this challenge. Sergio Perez and George Russell very slow ahead of us because, as I said multiple times, they are 0% AI. This is going to be a lot easier than it would be if these were 90 AI, which is what I normally drive on. But for now, George Russell, late braking for us. We get the good run on George Russell as we're past him on the main straight. Now, final lap of the race. We've got 3 more overtakes to make on Carlos Sainz, Max Verstappen and Charles Leclerc as we get even more damage to our floor. This is not looking good for us. They're a second and a half up the road. We are going to have to do some very late braking moves, braking around the 70 meter mark, just about getting the car stopped down into first gear as we are now just over a second away from Carlos Sainz. We don't get DRS. This is crucial. We don't get the DRS. We need to get as close as we can to Carlos Sainz. Late braking there, jumping across the curb, scraping our floor and flank across the floor. As now Carlos Sainz into the fast right-hander. We brake so late, but we do manage to get around the outside of Carlos Sainz. Now, Max Verstappen, we are past him on the inside line. Now, coming up to the final 2 corners of the lap, we need to get past Charles Leclerc. Braking as late as we can, almost collide with his rear right tyre. We are now in for P1, just before the final turn of the lap. And we are going to come through to win against 0% AI. With only one hand on the steering wheel. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. My hand was in so much pain by the end of it. It just wasn't nice. But guys, we have done this. We did it on the last few corners of the lap. That was just epic. And guys, I gotta thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed. We're gonna watch Seb on the podium here. If you've enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. Suggest some more challenges for me to do in the comment section, because it really helps. I have a few video ideas lined up, but as I said, this was one of you guys suggesting this video idea for me, and I am very happy to do what you guys want me to do. Because I actually had a lot of fun trying to do this. Maybe, I'm not going to reveal any of my ideas. You'll have to wait for further videos. Like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when those videos are going to come out. But for the last time, guys, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.